Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Goes for a shot! In he goes again. He's delivered all right! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Header! Oh, crossbar! Oh no, in he goes again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gonzalez is offering a wry smile there.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's not an especially good pass, that. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good run down the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Gray. He's come in hard. Gonzalez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Araujo. Galeno. Araujo. Now Barcola. Now, can they get him away? He's through. Big chance! What big chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Galeno.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's picked his way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's going to be another one. Sporting have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Davis.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Davis goes short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Galeno. And it's Araujo. No way through, so back it comes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Sunset. Andrić. And they can counter here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Doku. Now it's Doku. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And that's definitely not his best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Galeno. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Andrić. Galeno. And it's Araujo. And he's being shifted off it. Sporting are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Galeno. He's a sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. Hernandez. Sunset. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Barcola. And it's Araujo. Knocks it into space. Barcola receives it in a wide position. Hernandez. Andrić. That's a Serbi. Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. And Gonzalez. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Vecino. Barcola, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Sporting can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That is ended up in no man's land. Gonzalez. Oh, that's sweet, almost. He's had a shot! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Sunset. Good ball, good take. Araujo. And he's intervened well there. Andrić. Played out towards the right wing. Gonzalez. Nice sequence of passes, this. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Araujo. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Barcola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vecino. Diatta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barcola threads one in. Barcola is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Andrić. Sunset.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come there.
Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, strongly challenged there. Probing pass. Diatta. Andrić. It's Hernandez. Now it's Gonzalez. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Diatta. Looking to play him in. Timber. That has not gone well. Araujo. Barcola. Barcola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the... Can he finish? The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 6.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sporting finding their passes. Now it's Diatta. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thauvin. Bernardo Silva. Looking for options for movement. Reinders. Davis makes the interception. Chance here to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now that looks a decent ball. Diatta receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Searching pass he's played there. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
2 minuti di recupero.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pedro Neto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Throw in. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gnabry has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Nicely aimed pass. Lookman takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Pogba. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Timber gets a foot in here.
Lookman really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedro Neto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pedro Neto is offering a wry smile there.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Distributed tidily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. Played back in. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's a searching pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Andrić. No goals as yet.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Tries to play it through, and he shoots! Goal! Sporting! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Botafogo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Botafogo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then...
Tries a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Goes for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Eze, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Eze. David. Teat. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Pogba. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Thinks of Eze!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Doku. And he's on his way! Played with finesse. And that's a decent chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. He's a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. Pogba. Botafogo finding their passes. Sunset. Now it's Pedro Neto. Sunset. Chance! Goal! Sporting! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shoots! Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. Andri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
David tries to pass it through. Engages. Real chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
Oh, shooting chance! pinged towards the front line. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And that's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution for Sporting, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Pedro Porro. Substitution in progress.
Great reaction! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their 4th corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eze cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Doku, takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Sporting, number 6.
So, time for changes
Sanchez.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
2, Tet. Coming on the field, number 9, Bernardo
That has
Silva.
been cut short.
Number 21, Gay.
Lovely pass, but
Substitution.
can he get there? Almeida. Now it's Richarlison. Sporting are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he cuts out the supply.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's a good ball. Plays it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more strength forward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Substitution for Sporting, number 20.
Sporting
Pedro Neto.
are making a change
Number
now.
17.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be 5 minutes
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's on it, can he get away? Danger averted for now. But they've got it again. Bremer.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gonzalez. And claimed it back swiftly. And we're done. Sporting did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.